Good times tonight, huh? Love it. Love it. Love it. Nothing new. I guess I shouldn't be super surprised. I've received negative comments about my eyebrows 3 times in the last week. Isn't that awesome? Apparently, they're really getting some attention. I don't even think they're that bushy. They've been worse. But, why does it bother people? Why? Why does it bother someone else what my eyebrows look like? Like, is that really affecting your day? Like, do you really have nothing else to keep you busy that you're on here so concerned about my eyebrows that you have to leave a negative comment on my page? Wow, dude. Like, I don't even know what to say about that. That's just crazy to me. What are you doing? What are you doing with your life? Why? I see lots of things on the internet day in and day out that I don't appreciate, I don't find funny, or I don't like, or I just downright don't agree with. And you know what I do when I see those things? I scroll. I scroll and I go do something else because it's not worth my time and energy. If you have to take time out of your life, out of your day to discuss in a negative way, in a way that is clearly intended to make me feel bad, my eyebrows, what does that say about you? I mean, honestly, if I were concerned with my eyebrows, don't you think I would do something about it? I don't understand. And this whole thing about you don't work a real job, come on, guys, that's got to stop. That has to stop. Like, where have you been for the last 5 years, 10 years? 10 years this has been going on. People have been living, living, fully supporting themselves. Nice homes, bills paid, everyone taken care of, fully living off of ad revenue from their YouTube channel, from their Facebook page, from their gamer account on Twitch, whatever the case may be. I know everyone knows about them. This has been going on for years and years and years and years and years. This is not a new thing. This is not a new thing. Influencers, gamers, content creators, not a new thing. Everyone should know about this by now. Some of these people are making millions of dollars a year. Millions. We're not making millions. Trust me. We're not making millions. We're just barely making ends meet. But that's okay. That's okay. Like, we're able to do it while staying home with Anna full time, and that was the whole point. But, why do you feel the need to take time out of your day to talk about how someone else is living? It doesn't affect you. It doesn't change your life. If you want to become an influencer and not be a nurse full time, do it. Do it. Put the time in. Put the time in and do it. I have been doing this for 6 years, over 6 years, because Anna's 6.5. So actually, I've been doing this for 7 years. 7 years of my life. I've been posting on Facebook and YouTube and sharing our life because that was what I decided to do when Anna was diagnosed with arthrogryposis. That was the decision I made. I made that decision because specifically, actually, do you guys know the t-shirt that Anna drew? And the girls that I'm highlighting this month, Anna's friends, the AMC friends. So one of the girls, her name is Dallas. If you guys have been paying attention or if you've been seeing everything, then you know Dallas. Dallas's mom, Jacqueline, is the first AMC mom I ever met. Not in person, online. Okay? Jackie responded to my post in the arthrogryposis group on Facebook because I was very concerned about my daughter. My daughter, okay? The one I never talk about because I'm very concerned about her privacy. She's not online. She doesn't want to be online. She doesn't want to be a part of this. And that's why I don't talk about her. But I was concerned about her before Anna was born. She was up in Canada. You guys know Anna was born in Canada. And Jackie took the time to connect with me. And this woman who didn't know me from whoever, didn't know a thing about me, told me that if I became so concerned about my daughter, who was 3,000 miles away, but closer to Jackie in Canada than to me in the US, that she would drive the 2.5 hours to where my daughter was and pick her up, need be, and take her to her home to keep her safe. Okay? This is when she was pregnant with Anna. This woman impressed me so much, had such an impact, and still does to this day. I love her dearly. She's an amazing woman. She's not the only one. Other AMC moms over the course of throughout the rest of Anna's time in the womb and the first year of her life have stepped up and given me so much information and so much time and so much help that I made the decision before Anna was born that I wanted to do the same thing. That's why I do this. I wanted to share our life so that other AMC families coming after me could have access to the same information, could have a place to go find out what they should be doing, where they should be going, how to take care of their children. Because you guys, I can't say it enough, this condition is rare. It's rare. I can't just go to my local doctor's office and talk to the doctor about arthrogryposis. They don't know what arthrogryposis is. They've never heard of it. Even if they have heard of it, they've never treated it. Even if they have treated it, they've seen it maybe once. You have to travel across the country to find a specialist who knows Anna's condition. I can't just Google an arthrogryposis support group and meet up with other people in my community because it's that rare. There aren't other people in my community. I can't even tell you how many mothers I have talked to over the years who have grown AMCers and have never seen or met another person with arthrogryposis in their life. That's how minuscule the support is for people who are not connected specifically to the arthrogryposis community on Facebook, because that's, for whatever reason, is where it predominantly is. So I made the decision to share our life, and I've been doing it consistently for 7 years. And in that 7 years, I was also dealing with 2 teenagers. I was a single mom most of their life. I had my kids when I was 16 and 18, so I was a very young mother. We needed help all the time. I lived off of welfare for many years because that was the only way I could take care of them by myself. And I worked my ass off and worked my way up from being a teen mom high school dropout to a woman with 2 grown children and 3 degrees. Put myself through college when I was in my 30s to get my associate's degree, then got into U of M, got my bachelor's degree. And despite my daughter getting pregnant with Anna, who we knew at 18 weeks gestation had this rare condition, I still continued on to do my master's degree. And I raised Anna by myself from the time she was 4 months old, when I still had 3 semesters of my master's program left. I got my master's degree. I got a job after I got done with college, making $80,000 a year, and I worked that job for 3 years while raising Anna by myself. Then that company went under and I got another job making $80,000 a year. And I hated it. I was miserable there. I did not get along with the CEO who I was the executive assistant for. I busted my butt and didn't get appreciation for it. And I was miserable. And I was sad because Anna was about to go into kindergarten and the school system could not support her the way I wanted. So I spent my days that year right before the pandemic hit, I spent my days crying on the way home from work when I had to go pick up Anna from school, crying, real tears on my way to the car, and praying to God that anything would come up so that I could stay home with her. So I could stay home with her full time, so I could take care of her properly, so she wouldn't have to go into the public school system, so I could homeschool her. I had no idea at the time what that meant, what that was going to be, or what if I figured nothing would be possible. I figured I was doomed to be miserable. But I hoped and I prayed and I cried. And then the pandemic hit and I lost that job. And I was scared to death because I had no idea what I was going to find fast enough to save us from losing the roof over our head and where I was going to put her during this pandemic that she is so at risk from. And within 2 months of losing that job, our Facebook page monetized. And we met Tabitha Brown. And we started doing this full time. And I was able to cover all of my expenses with ad revenue from the videos that you guys watch. You guys watch your videos, you see ads, some of you, not all of you. We get paid for those ads. And it's enough money to pay the rent and the electricity and the food and the dresses and the lessons and everything else that Anna has. And make no mistake, I do this for her. I don't do this for me. I don't need makeup. I hate makeup. I don't wear makeup. I don't need to go get my eyebrows done. Why? I don't care. I don't buy myself clothes because I'm overweight and I don't like clothes. I don't like trying on clothes. I don't feel good in clothes. I do this for her. So she can be homeschooled, so she can be taken care of to the best of my ability, so she can have opportunities when she is an adult that enable her not to live off of disability. Because I figure if I do enough with her now and have enough exposure and enough connections that by the time she's on her own, she will be able to make enough money acting or public speaking or with her college degrees or whatever it is she decides to do. She will make enough money that she can live a proper lifestyle without having to be on government disability like so many people are, because she can't lift things. She can't do physical manual labor. She can't stand for 8 hours a day. She's never going to be a surgeon. So I do this for her. I don't do this for me. Yes, we have a beautiful home. A beautiful home that we somehow, through the miracle of God, got through some way I don't understand. It's way less than I think it should be. But that's the way it worked out. So we took it. Why would we not? We have a beautiful home. I have a great husband. We don't get along all the time. We argue, we have our issues, but you know what? He's one of the most caring and supportive men I've ever met. He loves us with all of his heart. He stepped in to take care of a child that's not his biologically. And people want to people you don't want to know. Do you guys have any idea when Aaron joined our family last year? Do you have any idea how many comments we deleted from people who pegged him a pedophile? Comment after comment after comment. Hurtful comments from women who insisted that he wanted to harm her. And all of these people, they don't know crap about us. You know, even you guys who have been following us for years don't know everything about us. We share 2 hours a day of our life. And the other 22 hours, we are not online with you. We have a whole entire life offline. We work, we school her, we do our chores, we pay our bills, we pay our taxes. We donate out of our personal income to help others because that's what I feel like we should do when we have a surplus of money. I feel like that's important to give back, to pay it forward, because that's what people did for me all these years. Now it's my turn. I don't do this for me. This is not for me to live in the lap of luxury and get manicures and pedicures and buy shoes. No, I spend that money on Anna. I buy her shoes, dresses, tiaras, and kitchen stuff that she loves, and educational kits. I don't understand people. I don't understand people. And this idea that it's okay to get online and post something nasty and hateful because I share my life. I choose to be online, right? That's the next thing I'm going to hear on this video. I'm going to see at least 10 comments from people who say, "Well, this was your choice. You chose to be online. You put yourself out there. You put yourself out there. So therefore, I deserve to be bullied." Right? I deserve to be told that I'm a piece of crap. I deserve to be told that I don't work a real job. I deserve to be told that, whatever. My eyebrows are gross because I put myself out there, right? So that gives people the right to be hateful and cruel and mean and judgmental because I put myself out there. You're part of the problem if that's what you think. You're part of the problem because that's not reality. You don't have the right to hurt anyone, no matter what they're doing. Whether you agree with it or not, whether you like it or not, you don't have the right to hurt anyone. You don't have the right to try and make someone else feel bad about themselves or the way that they live. It's not right. And I'm going to stop deleting all of those comments. I'm going to stop doing it because you know what? I don't need to spend hours of my day reading through thousands of comments to try and keep the page clean. I mean, I wanted to do it for everyone else because I didn't want people to be in that environment. I've been on other influencers' pages where, you know, the spam and the arguments and all the negativity has taken over. And I don't want our page to be that way. I will still delete the spam and everything. But people like tonight, who their sole purpose is just to be hateful, I'm not going to delete them. Because you know what? Sometimes people need to be called out on their shit. That's what peers are for. That's why we socialize children. That's why we put them in school early, to socialize them, so their friends can say, "What the hell are you doing? That's not okay." And then they learn to be better people. I don't get it. I don't get it. And if you're going around online leaving nasty comments on other influencers' pages and live streams, I've seen it. I've seen it. Fathering autism, my God, that family has been through so much. There's entire forums online of people talking crap about that family. It's not right. It doesn't bother me as much as you. I mean, it bothers me that people act that way. I'm not hurt by her comments. I could care less what she thinks about my eyebrows. And quite frankly, I know darn well that my job is legitimate. I know because I live it and I pay the taxes for it. So, it just bothers me that people are so cruel to each other. I just don't think it's right. I deleted the post that I put up before this live because I don't think it's right of me to put that out there. I responded to her, which I normally don't do. I was snarky. I can be. Sure. And then I deleted and blocked her. So she's blocked off the main page. And I deleted the post that I put up on this page because I don't think it was right. I was upset. I made a mistake. I'm not perfect. Trust me. In no way, shape, or form am I perfect. I have my own issues. But I try not to go around and tear down people that I don't even know. If nothing else, I hope you guys at least do that much.